What's happening, guys? We're back again to feed Amius's own teeth, and we have a little, you've seen in the thumbnail, a little bit of maths going on. This plus this equals a dead Amius. So let's click play and see how it goes. I'll talk you through what's going on as I sit back and relax. So we have the ability to do a ton of damage here. So we did get our buffs or debuffs flipped into buffs. However, what we have going on is our big damage dealer is Razelvarg. Pythion's going to be keeping us alive. Then we have Lydia for our debuffs, and she's a 9-piece protection. So for every debuff she lands, she's going to be increasing all. That's wrong. I'm telling you the wrong thing, guys. For every buff she has on us in protection, 9-piece protection, she's going to be increasing our damage. And look at the damage Razelvarg is doing there. Now, we also have Feral, whose passive allows him to keep us alive with that, or to keep, not to keep us alive. His passive also increases our damage. I was looking at Python keeping Razelvarg alive. So Feral's passive also increases our damage for buffs placed on us as well. Okay, but he's also in 9-piece protection, which is exceptionally good because we're going to be doubling up on the damage increase. Okay, now on top of that we have Kantra the Cyclone, you may have noticed in there. And what is Kantra known for? Kantra is known for placing an absolute metric shit ton of debuffs, and this is why I was getting mixed up at the start. She is going to place a load of debuffs, and she has Feral on her. So not only do we get the advantage from having those debuffs on there, but with her placing all of those debuffs and Feral on her, we're going to get even more damage because we get the increase from Feral set. She has 9-piece Feral, so it's extremely good. And you can see we're chomping through Amius's health there, and just as I say that, he does get a big heal, but that's okay. We have Python, he's going to revive everybody just now, and we'll get back to taking those out. Now, what would make this much easier is if I was manualing this, obviously, but I said I'd talk to you because it'd be much easier, and I realized that that was not the case because I've already made several mistakes here. But you can see we're doing a lot of damage. We're staying alive. We're getting our debuffs on. We really need a cleanse now so as we can land our debuffs. We're going to get killed there, and he's going to take over. So what we'll do is we'll click it off auto. We'll get our revive on. He's done his heal, and we'll manual from here. But that's the general gist of it. You've seen just how much damage we were doing there to Amius. And once I take the reins here now, you'll see that the light, right, so we're at 3.5 minutes, and when I take over now, let's see just how good we can take him down. What's the bets now? I get killed straight away, and that's hubris. Well, we did get killed straight away, but not everybody. So we may not land this. We've decreased, decreased accuracy is a bit of a pain at times. I didn't have decreased accuracy on there, but he still resisted that. So we may need a round or two just to get our stability back. I'll tell you what we might do, guys. We'll go from the start. We'll end the battle, we'll go from fresh, because he was nearly back up at full health there anyway. And what we'll do is we'll replay, and we'll see the damage that we can do here. And we just got we just got off full auto quick enough there. So do we want to do this? Let's not do it just yet. We will get our block debuffs on, and we will, yeah, we do increase resistance and perfect fail, that's fine. And we won't put any debuffs on yet. He's going to heal, I would think, but we'll get brimstone. And the next one then he's going to try to stun everybody, and he's also going to flip his debuffs around, and then we can kick butt. But you can see we're doing a decent amount of damage already, especially considering he's used his heal already. Now, unfortunately, because we were faster there, we did get some of our guys stunned. He is going to transform. Look at that damage. I won't use that just yet because we will lose it in our next turn. We'll put our block buffs rather, and accuracy thingy on. So we have plenty going on here now. Let's get Cantras on as well. We only got a weaken out there now this time. If we can lose some of our buffs now, that would actually help us out because he's about to transform. There we go. So not only is the protection helping us out in the fact that it is giving us more damage, it is also stopping him from flipping some of those buffs around as well. Now that actually, I shouldn't have placed that veil, and the reason being is that he is going to transform into his ult, or before he transforms he's going to do this, and Firol actually has the lowest blessing on the team, so that was stupid for me to do that there. Not necessarily stupid, it was an oversight. Let's not be too harsh. But it did mean that those buffs have messed me up a bit now as well, so I need to be able to clean those off. Let's get Firol back up in the next one. You see, Kantra is our stripper here, and this is a no, we can't do that. You see, we can't place our debuffs until Kantra strips off that as well. So let's get the digs in where we can. There's no point in doing that. Let's just A1. Okay, so we have a cleanse, and we can attack again now. We're not getting the good look of Kandra's talents really. I think we'll just go with A1 here as well. And it is running away from us a little bit. And primarily I think it's just down to accuracy. I may be a bit low on accuracy on Kantra's thing. Mind you, her skill is only a 40% chance. Right. Do we want everybody back? I don't think we do, actually. Let's put that on. He's going to attack us. He's going to transform. Now, I do not want any more debuffs on him because it's entirely possible he's going to try and turn that around on me now. He's going to heal. Now, I would really like block debuffs up on my team now, but I'm not going to get it. And you can see we still have his flipper and stun out. So now we can start loading up with debuffs again. And try and take control of the fight. I'll have to check masteries as well, guys, because I think we're getting a reset too quickly. So he's basically in this form. If we get a skill cooldown, what he does is he attacks like that. But in the other form, if we get a skill cooldown, it lowers his skill to transform into this form. And it's important to be aware of that. And we're getting actually into a good position now. It depends what happens next. Okay, heal. That's good. And I have my block debuffs up for everybody as well. So he won't be able to stun us this time. Ah, darn it. I kind of wanted him to go before her. Okay, we can still get damage, good damage in, but we don't have the buffs and debuffs where we want them. There we go. Right, now we're into damage mode. Decrease attack on there as well. Now we are in a good position to start doing something special. So on his A1, him doing that is pretty good. Because he's empowered by his 9-piece set, which is Slayer, but that doesn't give you ignore defense on your on his A1 rather, not on your A1. Really would have liked a cleanse there from Pytheon, but it wasn't to be. Okay, so he's going to get a flip in again. He's going to get the extra turn now, and he's going to transform. Oh no, he's going to attack again. Okay, there we go. Now he's going to transform. He's going to get a heal. And we're going to get back into the game now. Now, question, do I want to revive? What turn meter do I get? 50 and 50. Let's do that. And then we can get, hopefully, the AoE cleanse on everybody, because we'll have increased speed from Razelvarg. We won't do that because that would make life difficult for us again. Now, we won't lose a turn. What happened there? That looked as if he transformed, but he didn't. Okay, so it was just his A3. And we should... Not just yet. But we should be done now. There's the block heal. I think that's the first time we've seen it all of this run. Boom. Job done. Job's a good one, guys. So, and live arena's open. There we go. So, that is where are we? Nearly 7 million damage from Pytheon. Even the 1.2 million from Lydia there is huge, and 1 million from Kantra. It's massive, and that's enabled because of the 9-piece set on Feral. So 9-piece protection, 9-piece protection, and 9-piece Feral. Very nearly forgot the name of that there again, guys. So lots of 9 pieces going on actually, and I love it. I love it. So 9-piece Slayer on Razelvarg, and that gives us all of these goodies. So not only is it giving us the stats in crit rate, crit damage, speed, crit rate, crit damage, speed, and don't forget he gets extra damage off speed as well. So all of these are adding up to extra damage for him. Also fills his turn meter by 5% for each AoE hit, so he's getting back to his turn quicker on all of his moves, not just the A1. Ignores 30% of enemy defense when using AoE skills. 2 of his skills are, and then he has a 30% chance to deal additional AoE damage based on damage dealt by AoE skills. I'm nearly certain the wording has changed on that. That's new. That even a couple of weeks ago, I don't think that said that like that. I think it was it said something like to repeat AoE damage from AoE skills, 30% chance. I'll have to go. I definitely have it recorded, me going over it. So I'll check again. Then we have our. Let's move me out of here. We move me over here. There we go. So I'll give you a look at Razelvarg again. So those are the stats there. He's a pretty hefty boy. And we are on to Lydia. 9-piece protection. Not really about the stats. The stats are important, but it's about the sets and what they give us. So all of the res, HP, speed. We're getting what? 32% extra speed from the set, and then 75% chance to place protected buffs, and allies deal 5% more damage per each buff placed by her. So that is fantastic. She provides our decreased defense and weaken as well. We have bolster and stone skin on Pytheon, so the bolster just gives him a bit of extra healing on himself. Then Kantra, we're into our Feral, and actually her Feral, there's a gap for me, guys. I don't know what the story is here. I thought her accuracy was much higher. So there you go. That's exactly what I was saying earlier on. And I'll have to get onto that. Let's see if we can get something nicer than that. Well, speed is definitely better. So I have to get some accuracy stats on there. This is nearly all just coming from having Feral equipped, so she needs the extra accuracy, but the set itself gives her a load of accuracy, speed, accuracy, and speed. Blocks debuffs at the start, prevent polymorph, none of that is important, but then allies deal 5% more damage per each debuff placed by the wearer. Now on her skill then, she has a chance of placing 3 debuffs per use of this, so it is a selection. It's a lucky dip of things, but she has a chance of placing 3 of these every time she uses her A2. She also receives less damage for each debuff on the attacker, and heals each time a debuff expires on the enemy as well. And she can place what weak hits, and she has the steal there, so that's at a 60% chance now with it being booked up. And then of course she has brimstone, so actually there we go. And I need eagle eye on her as well. So she was doing a good job there, but obviously could be much better. he is not booked at all, but he is a 9-piece protection, so again he's given us the extra damage from that. Not only that, he is also giving us the extra damage from also increases damage dealt by 20% if they're under 4 or more buffs. So Razelvarg gives us 2 increased accuracy, increased speed. He gives us increased res, perfect veil, and then we have Lydia giving us strengthen and increased speed, and we have Python giving us block debuffs. So overall we should have well enough going on there to be able to give us all of that damage boost. And you've seen how effective it was there when we had everything working in conjunction. We were doing massive chunks of damage off the boss, and that's it, guys. That is how 9-piece protection plus 9-piece protection plus 9-piece feral plus feral, not feral, feral, can just lead to massive damage to out damage Amius the Lunar Archon. I hope you find that interesting. I thought it was, and I think what we'll do is we'll maybe run some damage comparisons. I'll figure out speeds better, and we'll do it maybe on Shogun. You know how much I like Shogun. And yeah, guys, catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.